Hi, my name is LaShawn J, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to review Ready to Love Season 5, Episode 2. So we start off with Tisha. Everybody's at a restaurant. They're meeting up for happy hour, and she gets to the restaurant, and the first thing she does is she starts questioning everybody, like, what happened to me being put up for eliminations? What happened to this? What happened to that? So she's questioning everybody. And I think it was Carrington. He said to her, you know what? I didn't get a chance to really get to know you. I don't think I had enough time to speak to you and get to know you. So maybe next time, maybe this time around, I could, get to know you. And then Corey said, hey, look, what was happening when I tried to talk to you. Everybody jumped me. And she was like, what you wanted me to do? Be like set up on him or whatever? And he was like, if you would have did that, I would have married you right there on the spot. So everybody's laughing. Everybody's joking around. Aisha comes through to the restaurant. She says she's 38, and every time she walk by, she still break necks. She's still breaking necks all over New York City. Okay, I know that's right. You got it flaunted, baby. So everybody's starting to arrive at the restaurant, and Tommy arrives. So he's talking, he's making jokes, and he's like, tonight is gonna be the ladies' night to eliminate. So he was like, let's make a toast to getting to know them before they're gone. And as soon as he says that, Tyrone was like, he got so nervous. He's like, oh my God, I got to start getting to know these ladies before they're gone. So yes, so we see Tyrone trying to start to get to know everybody before he has to go home for good. So he's sitting there trying to have conversations with everybody. What's her name? I think he asked. Yeah, so he's talking to Zadia, having a conversation with her, and he's like, do you think your mom would like me? And she's like, my mom like everybody as long as you like her cooking. She like you. And Tyrone is talking to Aisha and Sabrina, and he says to Sabrina, they talk about oysters. So yes, Tyrone is talking to Aisha and Sabrina, and they're talking about oysters, and they're like kind of flirting with him, being a little aggressive, and they're like, I heard it was an aphrodisiac, is that true? And he's just like, well, I guess we're gonna have to find that out. And everybody starts laughing. He's like, you know what, I'm a nerdy guy, I haven't been around the block too much. And Aisha was like, hope I'm not being too aggressive with you. And he's like, no, you're fine, everything is good. So he's a really, seems like he's a really shy type, the nerdy type. He's in tech, that's what he says he's in. But he's trying to put himself out there. And the ladies seem to like him. And that's a shocker, because I don't think he's such a looker, but hey, to each his own. But the ladies seem to like him. We see Carrie and Carrington are talking. They're having a conversation. And Carrie's just like, every time I have a conversation with Carrington, if it seems like I'm sitting down for an interview. The last time I had a conversation with him, it felt like I sat down for an interview. This time I'm having a conversation with him, it feels like I'm sitting down for an interview. It's just it turns me off. That's all. Walter and Camille are talking, and she was like, yeah, I don't know, it's a little too early to ask this question. And he was like, go ahead. And she's just like, well, what's your credit score? And he's like, yeah, it's a little too early to ask that question, don't you think? Maybe go on a date first. This is not like a date. This is like a group thing. This is like speed dating. Basically, they're speed dating right now. Go after the speed dating and y'all make the connection. Then you go on an actual date, and then you can ask him, I hope your credit good. I hope you don't got no secret baby mamas I don't know about. No secret, we not together but we still messing around type relationships I don't know about. So do that first before you ask him about his credit score, please. She Camille is a little cuckoo. Okay, that's what I get from her. Cool. Anyway, we see Courtney is talking to Cornelius about how us women don't like to be grabbed unless it's their hair. She's like, oh, us women, we don't like to be grabbed unless you're grabbing us by our hair, and she's just like, I'm a Leo, and I'm a very aggressive woman. And she, to me, is like, yeah, she's very dominating, the dominating one in the relationship. And she seems like she likes Cornelius because he's shy, because dominating women like shy guys. It's like the yin and yang kind of thing, opposites attract type of thing. But then sometimes she'll get bored with the shy guy because he wants to stay in his, the shyness, his comfort zone. She seems like a type would be perfect with Corey. I think when they sat down that first day and Corey got her number and she willingly gave her number right when she met him, their energies matched way better than but she really likes Cornelius. So we'll see how that plays out. Like I said, she seemed like the type to get bored with the shy guy very, very fast. But then again, as we see later on in the the little clips we get, we see that Cornelius ain't that shy. Cornelius, now shy guys are sneaky. That's the thing about them. So he's the sneaky shy guy. He's not that shy. Oh, just to you. No. He's the shy, sneaky guy. Okay. But yeah, she's joking around with him, and they're sitting down, they're having a connection. She's telling him how she likes public affection and stuff like that. So we'll see how that work out for the two of them. Corey is sitting down with Sabrina, and they're talking, and he goes ahead and he's like, you know what, I want to do this the way I feel comfortable doing it. Do you think we can go and have a date? And Sabrina's like, whoa, hold your roll. Let's make a connection first. Can we actually make a connection first? You still back on this dating thing. I think Corey should have learned from the first time. Stop asking for the dates. Just make your connection and then see what happens. Okay? But he asked her for a date, and she's just like, I don't think he has any game. I'm not feeling him. I think she already has her mind set about him from the first, get together. So she's just like, I'm not really feeling it, and I'm not really feeling Corey. And she's really into Walter anyways. So Corey's feeling defeated now. He's just like, you know what? At this point, I'm ready to go on and just go home, because everybody seems to have this preconditioned notion about me, and they're judging me on this one mistake, which they are, that's human nature. People are not perfect. They're defaulted. So they're going to judge off of one thing before they even get to know you. But you know what? that's just how the world goes, because other people are going to judge them off of the one thing before they get to know them. So, like I say, um, so he's defeated. He's just like, I'm ready to go. I want to go. I don't care if they send me home. I'm ready to go home at this point. I want to leave. I don't want to be in this place no more. Nobody's giving me a chance. Nobody's even allowing me to talk to them one on one. Yeah, I made a mistake, but how long y'all gonna make me suffer for this? So Corey is at his wit end, and he's getting ready to leave. He ends up meeting Moomy, Mama, again with the names, for a date at the park, because he helped her with a flat tire. He saw that she was having a flat tire, and he stopped, and he was a gentleman, and he helped her with a flat tire, and he asked her out on the date, and she was like, you know what? He was, yes. So Meme, I think her name is Meme. She meets up with Corey at the park for a date. And might I say, Corey looked good. He's corny. And he's just like a little extra on the thirsty side, but Corey looked good. Corey was, he had his little shorts, his little tank top, wife beater on, tall, dark skin, and handsome. Okay. Corey looks good. All right. So we see Camille, Walter, Cornelius, and Courtney. They all meet up for group dates at a restaurant. And Camille has her little fan, and Camille really likes Cornelius, but she wanted to see how he acts with Courtney when she's around, and she's the jealous type. She's the jealous one of the season. We always have a jealous one. Last season it was Alexis Fly. This season it is Camille. Okay, and they're having such a nice group date. They talk about religion and how so they grew up in homes that was very religious, and that have to be a must for them and their mates. We go back at the park. We see Corey and Meme, I think it is, and they talk, and he asks her perception have her perception of him changed since they had that date, because I think they went on a little hike, and she was like, yeah, my perception of you have changed since we've been on this date, because she really got to know him. And I think that's what he was really just trying to tell them. Yeah, I'm a little thirsty, and I was being a little thirst bucket, because I see all these beautiful women in here, and I don't know who to pick. I don't know what to do. So I want them all. But in the end, he's a really nice, corny guy who's just looking for love like everybody else. Okay? Give Corey a break. I know I was hard on him in the beginning, but my perception have changed from the time I saw him in them shorts and that tank top. All right? So we go back to Camille and Courtney and Cornelius. And Walter, they're talking about sex in a relationship. And, Courtney, she's a Leo. She's hot and ready. She been hot and ready from the time she saw Cornelius rubbing on his leg and everything. So she's just like, yeah, I need it. I need it. Give it to me. I need it. I can't wait. It is a must. And if it ain't good, you got to go, because you can't stay. And she's just like, yeah, before marriage, I need it. So there's Walter there. He's just like, before marriage, he don't care. Before marriage, what's wrong with that? So Camille kind of was a little taken back by that. Cornelius really, I don't think he even really answered, because he just seemed a little shy. Like I said, he's that shy guy, but he seemed like the one to be on the phone with Courtney later on, like, yeah, girl, I am ready for sex before marriage. Whenever you are, I am. And I think she puts her hands on his thigh, and she's just like feeling on him. I don't know. It just and Courtney puts her hands on Cornelius' thighs, and she's feeling on him. And Camille does not like that. Camille does not like that, not one bit. Because, she's the jealous type. She's the I need love, pick me. I'm the one for you. So we go back to the forest, okay? Because these people, I thought they was taking a little walk to the park. It looked like they actually went on a nature hike forest. I don't know. I thought I saw a bear. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. But back in the forest, Corey, he hopped off the branch. They was sitting there talking, having a little picnic. I don't know what they was doing in there in the woods. But he hopped off the branch, and Meme was like, can you help me down? And he hopped down to help her off, and then he hops back on, but in the back of her, and then he starts role playing. And at first her face was like, what the hell are you doing? But then she was just like, you know what, he is so funny. He's funny. I get his little corny jokes. And again, might I say, Corey look good. So she's just like, I'm gonna just roll with it because he's cute, he's sexy, the body right. I'm gonna just roll with it. And he's just like, just picture us horseback riding, and the sun is setting, and I'm holding you. And she was like, okay. And then, he tried to get off and just like, forget it. And she was like, no, continue on. Finish what you was doing, because you know what? Um, that's kind of like my, wait, that was, yeah, she was like, you know what? I kind of like that. I kind of like role playing. That's one of my things. So they definitely had a connection there. They definitely had a connection there. So I see, yeah, I see them moving forward in the future. But then again, I really think Corey and Courtney would be good together, because they're both very, very aggressive type natures, and they would be good together. So then we see Tyrone and Zadia. They go on a date. And can anybody explain to me why Zadia had on a full tracksuit, like she was about to go work out? I thought they was going on a date to the gym, but they was going to have coffee? Did I write that right? Check my notes. Yeah, they met at a restaurant. They was not going to run. They wasn't going to take a hike like Corey and what's her name, Meme, went to take a hike. They was going to have coffee, and Zadia had on a full blue spandex tracksuit. Now I know I'm the main one to say, if you got it, you flaunt it, okay? Because everybody else might want it, all right? But girl, there is a time and a place, and this was not the time, nor was it the place. It's a restaurant. You put your a little nice outfit on, a nice t-shirt, some heels, some flats, some nice pants, and y'all go have coffee. But they met at a little restaurant outing, and I'm just like, where is she going with that Hispanic suit on? Anyways, that's neither near here or there, near or far. Anyway, but her Tyrone, they had a good conversation. They really seemed like they was feeling each other. He talked about how he has post-traumatic stress disorder because we all know he was in the Army or the Marines. I don't want to get it wrong. He served, okay? And my hat goes off to you because he served and I have family in the Army. But yeah, they seemed like they was having a good connection, and they had a good date according to both of them. So then we see, let's sip a little tea. Then we see Carrington and Aisha. They go out on a date. And she look good as always. Like she say, she break necks. All right, she break necks. She make your eye stick in the corner of your eye. Just keep looking at her. But so you see, I be having a little corny jokes like, Corey, I'm telling you, if it don't work out with me, holla. So she is talking to him about, the age difference, and he's just like, I dated older women than you. And I'm like, so you have a sugar mama problem because she's 38. So you're 33 and you dating older than that. So what is your problem? You came up on here to look for a sugar mama, or you came here to look for love? Because it don't seem like you came here to look for love. All his mannerisms and everything he's doing, it just don't seem like he came here to look for love for me. So he definitely was just like a turn off for me personally. Sorry. She talked about how she went through a divorce, and her having her kids as motivation is what got her out the situation. She had to get herself right, she had to get her kids right, and now she's ready to date. She ain't coming here to play with you, Carrington, because that's clearly what you came here to do. Because when they getting ready to leave, he's like, let me take another look at you, and hugging up on all her. It's like, I mean, it's ha kiki, it's cute and funny at first, but a woman that age with kids who just came from a divorce don't got time for that, all that ha kiki. She want a serious man to settle down with, get married, help her raise these kids, probably have more, and enjoy the rest of her life. Okay, she don't got time to play games. So I'm hoping Aisha just, anyways, we gonna see. So then we see, should I get this right? Yes. Then we see Dante, Naeem, Shiloh, Tisha, and Zadia. They all met at a bar. Make sure, yes, they all met at a bar. I'm just making sure I'm right on track because that coffee is strong in that cup. They all met at a bar and talk about so they met at the bar and they was just talking, having conversation. They started talking about, hey, what's the craziest you ever did it before? What's the craziest place you ever did it before? And I think it was Zadia. No, before Zadia answered, somebody answered. Naeem was like, for me, the craziest place I ever went, for me, the shower. And everybody's like, okay, then next person. Because I was just looking like, okay. Anybody have any juicy scoop? Because he's boring. Yeah, but then Zadia had to come in and save the day, and she was like, yeah, mine would be a baseball field, you know. And I was like, okay, now that's more like it. Tish is like Tisha, whatever her name is. She was just like, oh, um, that's my personal business. And if anybody, this is just on a need to know basis. None of them need to know. Okay. I don't share my personal information like that with people. Girl, you know you on a reality TV show looking for love? How more personal do you think you're not going to get? Because that's pretty personal to be showing yourself emotionally out on TV to the world for them to see. So how is it possible that you're not going to share your personal life with people? You're putting your life out there. Are you really here to look for love? Are you going to fake it till you make it? What's going on? Because you seem pretty upset when you almost got eliminated. So you clearly was here to look for love. So now you can't share something that happened in the past. It's not like you're doing it on TV right now so we can see. Anyways, she's a snooze fest. So we see the ladies. They meet up with Tommy, and the only person they was meeting was Aisha, but she couldn't be there because she was in a car accident. Why is this? I don't know why I said to put on a bang today, because every time I look, it's like I gotta fix it. So she's just like, she was in a car accident, so she was not there to be part of the dinner group. So you know he's going around the room asking everybody who they spark is, and Camille, the little, she's like, my spark is Cornelius, and that's been her boo from day one. She told him don't talk to nobody when he go over there to check on the food. And she was mad when he was sitting next to Courtney and Courtney was rubbing on his lap and holding his muscles and all of that. So, yeah. Tisha also said Cornelius. She had a spark with him. Carrie also said Cornelius she had a spark with. So remember when I say he's the quiet type, but he's the sneaky quiet type? So Cornelius is out here dating everything and everybody. He's just giving everybody butterflies. I don't know if it's the bald head. I don't know what it is, but Cornelius got it, okay? So they came to Sabrina, and she's just like, her spark is with Tyrone and Walter. And then they went to Zadia, and she's just like, her spark is Tyrone. Also, Carrie said, you know what, Tyrone called her, and it kind of hurt her feelings, and he was just like, you know what, that he don't feel like they have a connection. But she was really feeling him, and she didn't know what happened. And then here goes Miss Shiloh. You know what? Every time something going down, Shiloh is always in, because Shiloh in the first episode, Shiloh was all the way over yonder. Okay, she was all the way over yonder when everybody was talking about, oh, Corey this and Corey that. And then, poof, Shiloh appears. And Shiloh, yeah, I am number 55 on his dating list. And I got Thursday to Friday. And it's just like she everywhere in the mix with it's like a little bit of drama. Like, Shiloh, calm down. Damn. Anyways. But yeah. So Shiloh comes in the mix. She jumps in to explain for Tyrone because Tyrone needs somebody to explain for him because that's not a grown ass man. Excuse my language. A grown man. And she's just like, oh, he spoke to me and he was telling me that, he couldn't entertain more than 3 women and he was already entertaining three women, so he didn't want to have no more on his plate. Goodness, this wig don't get itself right. Get yourself together, boo boo. But yeah, and I'm just like, Shiloh, nobody didn't even ask you. I ain't asked you. Carrie ain't asked you. Why you had to jump in there? Like Carrie said, that should have been a conversation he had with her, not you. Why he telling you this? Are you out there calling everybody to find out what's going on, who they're having connections with, who they can't talk to, why they can't talk to that person, what's going on? Like, who did you even go on a date? I didn't even see you in a clip other than that clip. Get yourself together before you worry about other people, okay? So, anyway. Yeah, but, like, I had to, like, give Shiloh the side eye because that was aggravating. So then we move on to Shiloh and who she likes. So Shiloh likes Dante. And Zadia likes Naheem. Mumi says she's feeling Corey. The ladies saying they're not feeling Corey. Everybody's don't want Corey. Nobody want Corey. Nobody want Corey because of what happened last time. So nobody want Corey. Nobody don't want Corey no more. Corey, other than Meme. Look, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Meme. Okay. So, Tommy's like, y'all have a decision to make. Y'all got to do something about it. What's going to happen? We see Tisha and Corey go on a date. Carrington and Camille go on a date. So Camille tells Corey... Wait, hold up. Why I wrote Camille? Sorry. Tisha tells Corey the ladies met up and spoke. No. Camille tells Cornelius the ladies met up and spoke. Tisha tells Corey the ladies feel he hasn't had a genuine connection with the ladies because, all he's been trying to do is take everybody out on a date. Camille tells Carrington that, every time somebody go on a date with you, it keeps feeling like, it's a little interviewee with the questions, how you ask all these questions. It just feel like we out here on an interview. So what's up? What's going on? So Camille and Carrington, she basically tells him, you're not ready to love. Okay, this is where your road ends. You can take all your interviews and your questions and direct it to another location in DC. But right here, there's not going to be no more interviews. Not on this show. Okay, so Quarantine walks away. And Tisha tells Corey he needs to get it together. Okay, get yourself together. All right, stop with the little corny jokes and get yourself together. Walk around without a shirt on, and they might warm up to you a little bit. You gotta the conversation. Clearly, you don't have the game that you think you got. Okay, so what you do at this point? You go. Okay, Corey, take my advice. It's this for birth. What you do at this point? You go. You walk in without a shirt. Like, oh, it's so hot out there. Let me put my shirt on now. And then I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna start warming up to you a little bit. You know what? You gotta use what you got to get what you want. Okay, Aisha do it all the time. You need to take a tip from her book. Anyways, but that was episode 2, season 5 of Ready to Love. And guys, please join me back here next week for episode 3. Okay, now I do my reviews late because everybody don't go on Ready to Love's schedule. People watch it late, people watch it early. So when you get a chance, come to my channel, watch the review, let me know how you like it. Okay, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, bye bye for now.